What's going on, guys? No, just checking in. I just want to ask you guys a question. How many of you guys have said to yourself, I can't do this anymore, and I'm ready to give up? I can't do this anymore, and I'm ready to give up. Because I have said that to myself 1,000,000 times. And I remember thinking the first time I truly felt that I could no longer handle my depression anymore. I could no longer handle the way I was feeling, my life circumstance, the pain and discomfort, mood disorders, alcoholism. I can't do it anymore. I'm ready to give up. I remember the very first time I felt that, and I remember I thought that was it. That was my cue. That meant I had nothing left to offer. That meant I had nothing left to try or to give. There was no fight left in me. And the craziest thing happened after I had that thought. I just kept going anyway. And I think we as depressives, we as people battling mood disorders, very harsh life circumstances, alcoholism, addiction, whatever ails you, I think it is normal to give up internally and then keep going. And I just want to let you know that if you find yourself giving up a lot daily, it's okay. It's okay to give up inside a little bit, as long as you keep going anyway. We're a lot stronger than we think, and sometimes we have trouble differentiating our depression speaking, our anxiety speaking, and the real true us. And I want to tell you right now that feeling you have that you want to give up, that you can't handle it anymore, that is not the true you. That is your condition speaking. That's your anxiety. That's your harsh life circumstances. That's your pain. That is your pain talking. And that's its job, is to tell you can't handle it anymore. But I just want to sit here and tell you that you can. You can handle it. And you can give up and then keep going anyway. And a little tidbit that might benefit you, that certainly has benefited me, is that it's a lot easier to continue to push through the pain and to continue to strive for that ultimate goal of feeling well, feeling stable, feeling okay, when you are living in action. When you are living in action and you are not repeating the same things that are making things worse, and or living in complete lack of action, hoping for things to just randomly change on their own. Because even when I live in action, I find myself giving up. And just feeling like I can't do this anymore. And a very wise man, Douglas Block, a counselor who I featured on this channel, he helped me to rephrase that statement to, I can't handle this anymore, to, I can barely handle this. And then we break up the day into smaller parts, and we get through the moment, and we don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle. So I want you to forgive yourself if you are feeling like you can't handle anymore, and that makes you feel down on yourself. Like maybe you feel weak, or maybe you feel that's selfish, or maybe you just feel self-conscious or bad, or you just feel totally defeated. That is, it's a very painful place to be, but it's a normal place to be. It's absolutely normal for a depressive, for a horribly anxious person, for someone suffering other mood disorders, for an alcoholic struggling to feel like you can't do this anymore. But I'm just here to tell you we can. I have given up so many times, and yet here I stand, for better or worse, somehow fighting for my very life every single day. Whether it looks like it to other people or not, you guys know how that is. We have a quiet storm in us that really does affect us pretty much at every given moment. And it's just important to remember that you can. It's important to remember that it's normal and that you're not alone. There are a lot of people feeling like they can't do this anymore. And I just want you, next time you tell yourself that you're done, and that you can't handle this, I want you to say to yourself, I can barely handle this. Not that I can't handle it, but I can barely handle it, because you're stronger than you think. I never would have guessed in a million years that I could still be here at this point. I could still be dealing with these things. I could still handle it, but you can. And while it seems frail and futile, sometimes there is hope. And do not get confused about which voice is speaking to you, whether it's your anxiety or depression or the true you. Do not forget who you really are. no matter how lost in the fray it seems. You're still there, I'm still here, and we are hurting, and we are fighting for our lives, whether people around us acknowledge it or realize it, or whether we feel the fight's going well. We're still here. There's still something to be gained. It's not over. It's not over. So, today I can barely handle it, but I'm going to keep going anyway and break my day into hours and into minutes if I need to. And I'm going to fight very hard to not give up 5 minutes before the miracle. And I just want to encourage you to do the same. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm here for you. We'll do another video soon, guys.